El Salvador has paid their $800 million debt in full. MakerDAO has decided to deposit $100 million with Yearn Finance, and the United Kingdom continues to discuss efforts to embrace crypto. That and more on the CoinSense Crypto Wire, your regular update of news and events regarding Bitcoin, Ethereum, the other digital assets, and the greater global geopolitical scene at large. Today is January 26, 2023. In El Salvador, President Nayib Bukele announced that his country has paid its $800 billion bond with interest and that the country's Bitcoin bet continues. Bukele took to Twitter to express surprise at the number of mainstream news articles that stated that El Salvador was going to default on its debt due to its adoption of Bitcoin as legal tender. He also called out various news outlets that had stated that without an IMF deal, El Salvador would not be able to make its 2023 bond repayment because of the country's Bitcoin losses. The MakerDAO community has approved a proposal to deposit around $100 million worth of USDC into the decentralized finance protocol Yearn Finance. This will allow MakerDAO to earn an annual yield of around 2% on the stablecoin deposits. This move is in line with MakerDAO's vision of earning a steady revenue stream by allocating a part of its revenue assets to yield-generating strategies, such as investing in U.S. government bonds and partnering with cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase. Former UK Chancellor of the Exchequer, Philip Hammond, says the country has fallen behind its neighbors in establishing itself as a crypto hub. He has been named as the new chair of crypto custodian Copper and said the UK needs to accelerate efforts to establish a more effective regulatory regime for digital assets. Last year, then-Chancellor Rishi Sunak, who is now Prime Minister, laid out ambitions of turning the country into a crypto hub, with plans such as bringing stablecoins into the country's payment systems. A policy document on how crypto should be governed is now overdue. However, Financial Services Minister Andrew Griffith this week said it would be ready in a matter of certainly weeks, not months. United States House of Representatives member Richie Torres stated that crypto can be good for his South Bronx community, but that it needs a comprehensive regulatory framework. Torres is a member of the House Financial Services Committee and is in favor of regulating the cryptocurrency industry, stating that he thinks the crypto industry can't succeed without comprehensive regulations at the federal level. The Saudi Arabia Central Bank announced that it is continuing its experiment with a central bank digital currency. It's stepping up its research into a central bank digital currency, but has not said anything regarding its deployment. The governor of the central bank said that local banks and payment companies would be the foundation of the project and its implementation, and that the central bank would consult with international bodies, local government entities, and the public as it continues its research on central bank digital currencies. Crypto exchange Coinbase has been fined €3,325,000 by the Dutch Central Bank for offering crypto services to customers in the country without registration. Dutch law requires crypto providers to register under anti-money laundering and terrorist financing regulations. Coinbase says it disagrees with the enforcement order, says it is based on the time it took for Coinbase to obtain registration in the Netherlands, and includes no criticism of actual services. A member of Arizona's state legislature has proposed a bill to include Bitcoin as legal tender in Arizona. If approved, the bill would enable Arizona residents to buy and sell goods and services and pay taxes and dues with Bitcoin. However, such a bill would almost certainly fail at the federal level, as the United States Constitution expressly restricts states from creating their own legal tender. The governor of the Central Bank of Ireland has called for a ban on cryptocurrency ads aimed at youth, stating that a reasonable number of young adults had invested in cryptocurrency and that there is an uncomfortable amount of advertising targeting the youth. He warned that upcoming European Union legislation concerning stablecoins would not solve the issue, and despite these warnings, Ireland takes a permissive stance towards crypto companies, with companies like Gemini and Binance gaining regulatory approval to operate in the country. You've just listened to the CoinSense Crypto Wire for January 26, 2023, brought to you by CoinSense.com, a free-to-use sentiment analysis website offering unique insights into the cryptocurrency markets.